QFX, what's that mean? mm, um, maybe the background painting. Maybe I block it in. I'm still uncertain of what to do. Shakari, what's up? I was actually doing some digital trying to figure it out. And while I was doing it, I was watching the Unvarnished podcast with Ryan Ryan Brown and Romero Sanchez. It was, and I posted that one. Y'all saw it. Shakari, I know she saw it in our Discord, and I forgot how smart Romero is. He just, I that's something I have to. I always have to, because he'll say something and I'll start thinking about what he says, and he'll continue talking, and so then I have to go back and like catch up on what I missed, because everything he's saying, like a lot, he says a lot of profound stuff. And I, I forgot he's like that. He gets you thinking. Snaps me back into that mode, you know. I'm used to kind of coasting, I guess. You just finished it. How do you like it? And be honest. It's okay if you didn't like it. Why did you ever leave Florence? You fool! Fool of a took! For him, for my mom. I didn't want to be away from my family. Romero said he's been trying to leave for a long time, but obviously, I think he is very content where he is. But there was a chance that you always heard, if you stay longer than 6 years, you're never gonna leave. I wanted to be around my family. Can you get me to 24 though? He probably could if he played for like a week. The guy's a super genius almost. You loved it, yeah. And he had a lot of good things to say about the academy and art and expression, and um, I don't know if, like, because this is a guy who is an artist, and he does teach at this academy, and he's very competent. And he's a deep thinker. And so a lot of these questions he's presented with, what struck me is how he said you have to be bored, you have to think, he just thinks about a lot of things. He needs to think about this, he needs to think about that. I like that answer. Wish I was around people like that. Yeah, me too. Yeah. He's too smart to waste the time on WoW. Yeah, he is. He is. Andrew, what's up, man? Thinking his horse is hard. Yeah, it can be hard. You can slapped around by wars or uh, how did you lose 100? Um, we, I think it was a combination of getting used to the changes and not expecting certain classes to perform the way that they did, and um, kind of trying different game styles, just experimentation. We solidified, and then like last night we played. We have this thing we get on if we're gonna play. We say get our 5 games in, and if we feel like going past that, we do. If not, we just stop. 5 games doesn't take long. It's like 10, 15 minutes. It doesn't take long. And we did pretty solid last night. Lati, what's up? Um, but the burst rogue mage against us is very hard because Zerx doesn't know how to survive because he doesn't have um, a full immunity. That they took that away for him, and so how we survived that before is not possible. And like you can with every other healer, but you can't with him. So okay. I know it looked like I was just sitting there talking about a game, but I was actually. It's the first thing we do when we start. Somebody answer this. What's the first thing we do when we get back from a painting? We haven't painted in a couple days. What's the first thing we do? Do we start painting on it? Straight up? What do we do? So number one thing you look for. I've said this many times, many times. What is the first thing we do in anything when we get back to our work? With our fresh eye, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I was very surprised at how good Ryan is at interviewing. He's like really good. That's not easy to do, you know. It's not easy to do. And you can tell Romero is actually, I know he's like well known, but he's actually a very humble guy. And I don't know if y'all could see that in the interview. I thought he was at least. And that interview was 3 weeks ago too. So it wasn't that long ago. if anybody answered my question, or are we still talking about look for the belts? He only plays chess? Yeah. Italy is so pretty, but also the big cities are so scary. That's a good attitude to have. You'll stay safer that way. Spend 8 minutes talking about Arena. Yeah, Rogue Mage is rough at least. You can shift the sheeps. Yeah, yeah, it is. It's tough. But getting the sheeps off, like, it's instant burst in full CCs, and he can't do anything about it. So we just like, they always go me, and he can't heal me fast enough because of how much damage they do, because they get the opener, and then I block, and then they go to him and instantly kill him, which is rough at least. Like, I can't even get a sheep off. I break the block and try to get a sheep. Stare, of course. We check to see if there's anything wrong with the drawing and what we need to fix in it. We get the game plan going, right? That's what we do. In anything. Your drawing. I did this in my painting. And I have a game plan, and this is what I'm doing. This is how I go about it. You all right, baby? Yeah. Poor guy. We'll go in a little bit. We've been here for a while, actually. I was working on, as I was listening to that interview, I was also working on the color study for this, but I might be overthinking this. I don't know, with the background. So we'll see. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Boy. Yeah, all right. Taking that shit off. Look at you. Normally he gets it stuck over his head. He can't get it off. Never have to fix anything. Oh, yeah, if he's assassin, he stuns into 6-second growth. Spam. What's she gonna do about it? Double stack his bleeds and GG. But also sub has crazy burst. Wish I was closer. I need in-person mentoring. It's how I learn best. Yeah, that's why this is like the next best thing where you can actually see it up close. I definitely didn't send off part of my current painting, and it had a breakdown over Christmas. Oh no. Hey. Here, I'll give this to you 1 second. Boy, don't rock. That's it. 1 second, guys. Don't take your shoes off. Because I gotta put those things back on. What? Want this? How's that? Better?
Yeah.
Okay. Want music? Want music? Here. Listen to this here. Music. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Um. Yeah, that's right. No clue how, but that shit one shots. Yeah, it does. Took 4 weeks fundamental intro to oil painting class. My assumption: 1 week site size, 1 week values, 1 week basic color theory, then final week everything comes together. Nope, 4 weeks of monochrome shapes. Can you really learn anything in 4 weeks? I mean, this stuff takes a long time to learn. You know, it's just how it is. It does take a long time to learn. I mean, but the fastest way to learn is to learn how to draw, right? It's not to learn how to paint. If you want to learn how to paint, learn how to draw first. And you'll get it. Upper chair, what's up, man? But my assumption would be more to learn basically of multiple aspects that I can expand on the basics. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that 4 weeks, and it depends if it's like you can go over it. You're not gonna like learn it, but if you want to be introduced to it, yeah, I can see what you're saying. Um, all right, sounds like a bad class to me. 4 weeks is nothing. Little Peter, how are they gonna sell you more classes after if they teach you everything in those 4 weeks? Well, he's not going back. But I think I'm just big on being upfront. If they said 4 weeks of value study, I'd be fine with it. Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, you shouldn't. Exactly. Yeah, that's a good point. You know what you're getting into. There's a lot of different classes, right? And if that's what you want, then word it that way. Don't trick people into it. I agree with that. Totally. Totally. Whoops. Whoopsies. I don't know how that happened. That's fine. So a filter, you can put it on a digital reference to make it closer on color to what the eye sees. Filter you can put on a digital reference. Give me an example, like what type of digital reference? Preference from a free software. Oh, I don't know, man. I'm not really good at that stuff. I know I should be, maybe, but it's not like okay, so it's not like I do not believe there's one filter that automatically corrects it to real life. I think you need to like because it has so much to do with the camera, right? And your lighting situation, so many different variables. I don't believe it's that simple. Every time, for example, I need to correct my work, and I try to correct it. A lot of people, they'll embellish their work digitally, increase the contrast, the color, and all this stuff, and make it look better. I try to get it exactly as I see it. And I'm telling you, every single time, I have to make different tweaks on it, even though my lighting situation is very similar in here. Every time. So, like I've tried to do portraits, but I end up getting frustrated that I can't mix a color in 4K HD. Um, are you talking about in like digital portraits? Is there a filter you can put on a digital reference to make it closer on color to what the eyes? Like, I've tried to do portraits, but I end up getting frustrated that I can't mix a color in 4K HD. I don't know what that means really, and that might be more me than how like I might just be being dumb with this. Do you have any natural light in your studio? Me? It's no, I don't. Are you asking Andrew? Maybe I need to think. yoink a still from a VCR. This comes up just a little bit. Okay. Second, maybe. My boy. This was not going to tell you how to paint a great painting, really. That shit takes time too. I have a daylight lamp, but it's just not as good as the sun. An image online is high quality, higher quality than what our eyes can actually perceive, meaning colors are more saturated these days on screen. Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, there's just so many variables with it. It's hard for me to have one answer for. I like maybe somebody who's a photographer or perhaps could answer that better than me. Sorry, I missed it. What's the background story on current painting? I'm undecided still on it. I want to go with a landscape, but I also want this painting to have a nice light effect, and so I haven't decided yet. I'm debating whether or not I do the painting. Like I have an idea, but I don't know if I want to do like a dark green behind with like light coming out so that the face glows, or if I want more of like light in the background and more solid features in the background, right? I don't know. I'm having a hard time. I'm undecided with it. And it was very helpful listening to the like so Tagian Jinshin sends me interviews every once in a while from especially people from the academy, and recently I've been like I haven't had time during the day as much, and even most of the time in the evenings to sit down and listen to this stuff. And the whole time I was like, so I've been preparing all day. I got in here actually pretty early today. I got an early start. And so I was watching this interview and it was starting to get me in the mode. I was like, I really want to paint, but, and then something was just telling me I just need to stick with this and watch this. And it kind of flipped my mindset, especially the artistic part. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'm still thinking about the painting, but I want it to be something solid. But also listen. Okay, so this is weird. This is very weird. Listening to Romero made me remember what he told me when I was back at the academy, and it brought me back there, and it brought me back to my painting mentality without him saying anything. That's weird, huh? So now I'm kind of like, all the things I tell y'all to do, it's at the forefront of my mind currently right now, which is good. So, let's see. I might be wording it wrong. I think I'm asking, is there a software that can make a DSLR look like a 35 millimeter? 35, is that like, I mean, you can reduce the quality. Okay, you can do a lot. I was going to say Photoshop is good, but you want free software. I don't know free software. Photoshop is good because they have the camera raw filter, and you can do a lot of tweaks with that, so you might be able to tweak it. I don't know, man. I had the same problems. I wish I could help more. I thought eyes were higher quality. They used to be, but if cameras were better quality, we wouldn't be able to see it, right? You can still squint. I mean, you don't need to like take in all that detail. You can squint down. Like real life, I mean, if you walk up to still everything's very crisp in real life. You just have to squint. It depends on your vision, of course, too. So there's a lot of factors in it. But between the lighting they use combined with the natural glare from the screen, is there a particular picture you're talking about? Because sometimes they doctor these pictures up. Are you talking about magazine pictures? Maybe printing out a reference that might eliminate the screen glare, altering the perception. Comes in early to watch YouTube. Well, I had it playing as I was sketching the I was sketching the background out. I did multiple versions of it. It was just collecting my thoughts. That's why I'll go back in the corner where and I'll just sit at the desk and, I'll go through things I was looking through books. William Waterhouse and John Singer Sargent I was looking through particularly. Trying to just get ideas. While drawing the block drawings, I'm noticing I'm a bit weak on drawing heads that are turned because it changes scale and proportions. I end up making heads bigger or wider. Good. It's rooting out all the weaknesses. Everyone does that, but for sure you need to practice. Jonas, what's up, man? It's the old drawing board. Okay. Well, that's what we do. Drawing board. The drawing board, the drawing board, the drawing board. Goes up a little. Doing great, man. Thank you, Jonas. Thursday class was good. It was a good class, yeah. Thursday was a good class. Yeah. We didn't have Brian, but that's okay. I'm surprised they called it with the painting of a cassette, called it Mitch's Ultimate Hits. It was for his 30th anniversary. So why did a lot of the Impressionist painters lose their eye vision? Did they? I didn't know they did. Because they weren't using them? Yes. Cheap shot. I like a lot of the Impressionist painters. Burn! Burn! According to a documentary, yes. At old age, too much marijuana. You ever play double combust shenanigans? No. No. Maybe with Zerks. We might have done that once. Possibly. Might have done that. I forget, to be honest with you. Hmm. So that's what the episode had me tear up. Doctor Who episode had Hard Picasso was a douche. Hard Picasso was a douche. One person bursting can one shot someone 100-0. I'm aware of this. Keenly aware. Keenly aware. It sounds, yeah, I know how it sounds, but for sure. I love it means killing him in one shot. Love a rosy cheek. You played Fire Mage before Frost, right? You know its power. I do. I know its power. I'll probably try it out some too. Apparently, it's in a good place. Did you see my painting? I'm extremely insecure about it. No. When did you? Where did you post it? I thought I was caught up with everything. Did I miss it? I must have missed it. How dare you? Yesterday? All right, I'm going to look right now. Had Discord open, but I moved my computer from there to here, had to restart it, so I'm starting it up right now. Maybe it's better you didn't see it. It's the early stages. Early stages. Did I not see it? Let me check it out really quick. Oh, I did miss it. I went right past it. Okay. All right, good. I like this. This is good. There's a lot going on in it. That foot is too big. And like the shin and everything, that's is way too big. In my opinion, it should be shrunken down some. The arm needs to stand out more like this hand right here. I feel like it needs to get a little bit larger, especially because I think what that is the camera, like you took it from close up. When you're taking a picture, Shakuri, you want to take the picture from at least 6 feet back. I don't know what that is in centimeters, but, or do I? I don't know. Anyway, 6, 7, 8 feet back. You want to, so for example, like, I don't know what, like, you want to take it back. The further back you take it, you're going to have less perspective warp. Okay? And don't go in with the with all the form and all this stuff, like, you know, all these things until you get the large shapes correct. And squint down, block, and get the sense of light. So that's what you're missing, sense of light in your drawing. Simplify it just a little bit, and then go back in and then put that beautiful technique on. And I think it'll actually be much better. Sitting woman, cool. Yeah, the texture of the face reminds me of some of Giotto's stuff. She has so much potential with this. Yeah, you're quite welcome. And keep in mind, I'm going off of a photograph. There's a lot of, and that's the thing, and you know, Andrew, with taking pictures, the camera alters the reality of it, and then your computer alters the reality, and then depending on what device you're looking at, it alters the reality of that. So it's going through several different filters, not just one. So it's crazy. Crockett, what's up? I joined RR. Isn't that crazy? Drama. We'll see how it goes. I was just messing around, and then they accepted me. And so now I'm in Ruthless Renegades. It happened because I was bored. And then I got accepted. And I'm not going to leave. I'll probably get kicked for something eventually. I don't know. See where this one goes, huh? Which character? Kryn. On Kryn. Literally Kryn, my main character. I thought Katie brought me in, you know. She and I have been on good terms. Talk to her. We're so lucky you gave us free advice, by the way. Oh, thank you, Shakira. And to be honest with you, I wish that I could be doing a little bit better than I am right now. I could be doing better, honestly, with the advice that I'm giving. Oh, QFX, yeah, you didn't hear? Yeah, anyway, I thought that once Deacon logged in, he would kick me. I don't know if he noticed or not. I don't know. Nothing makes sense. We'll see where this goes. Eventually I'll get kicked out. Because I refer to him as D-. But Live in a crazy world. I started a world PvP guild called Always Sunny in Azeroth. Good times. Andrew, what's your character's name? Free? I think the bill is on its way. $9.99. Things always say they're free and then that happens. They're like, free to download. Thanks. It's free to download. But to use it makes me not, even if it's a good product, makes me not want to deal with it. But you weren't in SPM with Kryn, right? Just running with them? And I'm SPM. Like I am, but I don't remember. I think my warrior's name was Steinbeer and my paladin was Contrarian. Always Sunny in Azeroth. Oh, so you don't play right now. You don't play right now. Yeah. I wonder what would happen if I applied on Coquette. Do it. See what happens. But I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know. I joke around a lot on the forums. Like I wasn't in any guild or anything like that because I'm not into, but I don't know. This whole thing is weird. I don't know what I'm doing. I want to, but I was never a big arena guy. Never liked the flavor of the month of it all. Yeah. I'm kind of the same way. I play kind of the same. I play the same class all the time, really. It's rare that I switch it up. Shoot, what did I do? This, I darkened it a little bit more than I wanted. Let's bring it down. Yeah. I mean, they owe you an apology, personally. Like, that's what I think. Just, you don't treat people that way. But, sucks. The whole thing sucks. The whole thing sucks, Coquette. Coquette was hurt pretty bad. It was very unfair. Very unfair to her. But, you can't force that stuff on people. I mean, so what are you going to do? You can't force people to... Um, does Gears even still play? He hasn't joined stream for weeks. He does play. He does. I think he's more into PvE right now. Um, is a mall stick supposed to be heavy? I got a 1.5 um, inch wood rod. No, it doesn't need to be heavy. It just needs to be durable enough to put your arm on it. It can be, I mean, mine's like, I don't know, like regular sticks here. This one, let me see. Maybe it's a pound. Maybe it's half a pound. I can't. It's hard to tell. This is a round dowel. This thing, but it suffices. It's enough. You just don't want it to like bend or crack or something. But I mean, yeah. Um, I have a max level everything BFA, but my favorite was Warrior, and nobody was running Warriors. A lot of people are now. They're in a good place, very good place actually. If I'm gonna be kicked, I want it to be obvious. And do some light keying up here. I just need to be able to see what I'm doing really. That's gonna be there. I see, or your enemy's bones by Shakuri. Let's see what the women are saying. Just use a stick you found in the woods like a real man, or your enemy's bones. Were you spanking with that one tough? Who are you spanking with that one tough guy? Do you ever use zinc white? I don't, because I'm not a pussy. Been thinking about doing classic, then I was told they came out with Cata Classic. Bitch, that's when Exodus started. I know. Yeah, I agree. They should have just stopped it at Wrath. I like Wrath. Wrath was good. I'll say the gameplay right now is very good. I was talking about this with Zerx last night with the guys and such. The gameplay is solid, man. Um, they they're doing a good job. They are. It's just they. I think they're starting to take the game serious now, which is good. It's bad that they didn't do this earlier, but it is what it is. You know. It's just how it is, man. This is my top 3 favorite games, full stop. It's not toxic enough for you. uh, the zinc is good, but I like the thickness of lead white. I just like the feel of it. Don't tear that shit up. Be good. Oh wait, let me give you your yogurt, boy. My baby. So I'm painting this because I need to start painting. I just need to start. I'm overthinking this. I'm getting a little frustrated with it, and I haven't even really done anything on it. So yeah, sometimes you just need to. And guess what? If I mess this up, I'll scrape it down and I'll start over. I'm gonna do this right. I'm not just like saying, oh, I'm gonna paint on it and then it's gonna be done. That's, I'm gonna do a good job with it. And I'll be honest with you, right now I'm not painting well, but it doesn't matter. I always hit my stride at some point. You just gotta stick with it. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but one day. One day. My boy. Baby. Boy, look what I got for you. Oh. Oh.
I mean,
Yeah. Yeah. Good boy. My baby. Your buds in still. Good, good. Go. One good son of a bitch. You're one good bald-headed son of a bitch. Baby, eat. Eat, boy. Eat. Oh, go. Where's the wisdom? Words of wisdom: don't leave your coffee next to the odorless stuff. I once dipped my brush in. Oh. Wonder what the Mona Lisa looks. Wonder what the Mona Lisa looks cleaned up. If you mess this up, drop and draw us 50-foot block drawings. I bet it's slow. She actually is blonde. That'd be funny if that happened. QFX, I'd smash, but I've been single for a while, so what do I do? The sleeves might be red, who knows? I bet she smelled horrible. Are they cleaning her? I like them yellow, goldish. They don't want to clean her, but you blame them. She's valued at $1 billion-ish. You can't blame them. Yeah. I think Peter might come alive like Chucky. Watch out. Of course, I'm painting. I hate those internet videos of people painting the Mona Lisa like she was freshly painted, and they always paint her with one layer of thick paint. I haven't seen those. Hmm. She's badly cracked though. Cracked too. You don't see it far away, but then you zoom in, the face is messed up. Yeah. Have you seen it in real life? Jeff, we're all a little cracked, aren't we? Stop it. Videos of people who saw Igvin real whatever. Jeff, what are you talking about, boy? Speak. Stop it. Nothing. I saw her when I was 10. Back then the place wasn't as crowded, so we had plenty of time. She's smaller than you think. Yeah, she's really small. Just saying random things. So Jeff is on drugs. I think it's all obvious to all of us here. Boy, did it. Good. My baby. Good job, baby. Yeah. Let me see that shit. Good job. Good boy. You did good. Good man. Baby.
Best. No.
Be the painting. Be the painting. Gotta be the painting. You're always on drugs to scrape reality, to scrape Latin America. Can I buy one more hairbrush? Wait, why can't we buy one hair brushes anymore? Let's see, like 30 seconds of something. They also did engravings and etchings that help to be able to crazy. Oh, Jeff, I'm doing good, man. Thank you. Yeah, the one-haired brushes. I'm sure you can get a one-hair brush, right? You just walk around, stare as much as you like. My art teacher touched a Van Gogh and got scorched out of the museum. Escorted out of the museum. That's pretty funny, actually. Sounds like no one wants to see their stuff. Could have been Leonardo's intern that drew the twinkle in Mona Lisa's eye. How's the old goat? Is doing good. He's doing good, man. Thank you. He is. He's doing great. He's freaking amazing. He's a funny man. Look at him. Drink, Dad. Don't pour that out. Drink it. I need to keep an eye on him. Drink. Your art teacher? Yeah. He gets escorted. Yeah, he should not. That is not smart touching that stuff, man. He's so fast that he looks still, but he's actually saving the world. What, my dad? Or the art police escorts two sexy Swiss Army soldiers? Wait, what? What happened? Hmm. Hmm. My dad, yeah. He's so funny. Look at him. Yeah, boy. Drink, baby. Drink! No, don't do that. Drink. What are you doing? Stop messing with your junk. Boy, drink. There you go, good man. It's funny. Said they were really calm, but he was banned for a while. He should be banned for that. You can't touch a freaking painting. It's in form. What's up? You done? Okay. Oh, man. Yeah, it's very thick glass, right? Somebody brought a hammer to it once, didn't they? You can find crazy paintings for like $3 in the middle of antique and garbage stuff. I actually found an etching of Don Swan for free, and I searched its value. It's worth 300 euros. I don't want to sell it though. Mona Lisa is behind some thick glass. A while back, saw a short video where an expensive painting was auctioned. It had a shredder built in, so it started shredding the canvas. Did you guys see that? No. That's stupid. Yeah, because otherwise I'll beat the shit out of the Mona Lisa. Romero spoke about that stuff, the gotcha art. He said that's not art. He says that doesn't count. Yeah, because otherwise I'll beat the shit out of the Mona Lisa. Some people say that's not the real Mona Lisa. I wonder if it's true. Bro got nothing to lose. It's by Bansky, right? Was it? Somebody, La Pietà, the knee was broken off, I think, of Christ, I think. No, was it? La Pietà? Somebody took a hammer to it once. It's increased value in the market. Hmm. Her arm was broken off. I haven't seen the new. When did they find this? The new painting? People should stop being dumb. It's so frustrating when they damage this stuff. Like these people who are like boycotting oil for, and they're destroying paintings, and the museums just sit there. The 1985 Goonies movie, the David living room sculpture lost its pee-pee. I think the mom had something to do with that. Bansky. So frustrating. You all right?
Yeah.
My baby.
How are you? You doing good?
Yeah.
Yeah, boy. I got you. Are you fighting?
Five-in.
Are you fighting?
Uh,
Are you fighting me?
no.
Good. I'm your friend.
Okay, go get the
Go get what?
Okay.
What do you want, boy?
5.
What do you want, baby? Why are you messing with this? Stop messing with that. Stop. Boy. Boy. Baby. 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 Boy.
Boy.
Yeah, boy. Good man.
Good man. Mine.
Strong man. Strong. Can't get those. They'll poison your ass.
I don't know.
Yeah. I'm not painting well today. And that's okay. We're going to get through it. Fight through this. I don't know. They always target art. Well, he's rich. He's the market it as his favor. Because art market, whether it's old or modern art, is just messed up. Being honest, it's crazy stuff. People are buying all the tickets to the Museum, biggest museum in the Netherlands. So it's empty because they partner with a company they don't agree with. What does that do? Anyway, I'd like to stay, but I got, all right, man, go work. I'll see you, Jeff. Thanks for being here, man. Hmm. These people should target big companies, not struggling museums. I can't afford to travel, but guess what? That's where that guy called Steve Tours of Italy comes into play. He gives some good Florence episodes. But guess what? That's where that guy called Steve Tours of Italy comes into play. He gives some good Florence episodes, does he? Shakari, they shouldn't be targeting freaking anybody like that. I mean, don't go and destroy shit. You know, that's kind of like it's a radical method that they're using. You know, you can just disagree with stuff, but you know, targeting like cultural centers and stuff is just. And the museums need to be protecting those paintings. They need to be quicker on the job. I don't. There's no excuse for. They destroy these paintings and then they walk up and stand there for like I don't know how long. They just stand there. Nobody gets them. It's crazy. They shouldn't be. And I know you're not advocating for. I know you're not. Yeah. They you know you can't like all this stuff with oil. I mean it's what economies use until there's an alternate means of energy that's viable, that's affordable, you're not going to have it. I mean, and there's greed everywhere, and I'm not advocating for it, but that's not how you change stuff. It's kind of, you do your own cause harm that way, whether you know, like, it's not inspiring. You have to, there's nothing wrong with advocating for a cause if it's a noble cause. I think I don't believe these people are necessarily educated properly. I think they're indoctrinated, and they're definitely not going about it the right way. And it's very frustrating to see that happen. The museums, though, should be protecting this stuff. I don't like it. I can't afford to travel, but guess what? That's what's. Oh yeah, like that new episode 2 Mage set. Someone I haven't seen it yet. The forum said it looks like it's straight out of the freezer. Bored weirdos, yeah. Well said, Shakuri. I mean, it's people in college who have been indoctrinated by their teachers most of the time, and it's frustrating to me because their teachers have done them a disservice. I live in a college town, and it's all over the place here. I'm tired of it. After like a couple of years out, they snap out of it, but. And I know some of these teachers too, and they're whack jobs. So his name is Rick Steve Tours of Italy. Got it. They do it to create attention for their cause. It's not just art. They do it in other places. Oh, do they really? Yeah. But it's stupid. I mean, it's dumb. Like you don't want to create bad attention. Right? Like, and I don't think it works, does it? It's creating attention, but is it helping the cause? You know? I mean, I've just, whatever. Painting those shadows in very thin. Very thin. So what I did, I don't know if y'all can tell, I brought this up a little bit because when I came back and I looked at the nose was too long, just a little bit. It came up a little. And the mouth actually maybe comes up a little bit, and this piece might come up. So in other words, I might have made this too long. You can move it, but well, we know about it, so it kind of worked. Well, yeah, knowing it, but that's not my point. Like you can know about it. You can say you can bring attention to the cause, but it's not good attention, right? It's not going to win people over. So what are you doing? Right? Right? Or am I wrong? Because I'm not good at marketing. Maybe I'm missing something. But I would think that's to me I'm just using my sense. My substantial sense. That cuts into some too probably. Okay. Substantial. They make me want to end humanity. I know, right? You're the one who you keep on talking about ending humanity, I think, right? Yeah, I think so. Because when you said that, I had deja vu, but then I said, wait a second. She's been saying that for like the last week at least. It's really funny. Boy, stop messing with that. See, I got the cinder blocks there so he doesn't fall back. He keeps on moving. Right or wrong? I know that looks really weird. 1 second. Yeah. Oh. Ah. What did the college professor say? They just indoctrinate the kids with a bunch of like crazy bullshit at our schools. There's some good teachers, but a lot of them are just like they try to make like political activists is my point. And I'm just tired of it. There was a cause I think there was because now a lot of peeps care, and 30 years ago, not so much protested. I think it's just like I'm tired of it. They need to just stick with teaching them subjects and educating them. Uh, bring this. This goes up some. I brought it down too far. That piece. Well, that looks horrible. Dang it! No! It's all falling apart. Tranquility now! Tranquility now! I saw that episode the other night. It's really good. Tranquility now. Insanity later. The old Doc get his moody. Oh, thanks for reminding me. Let me, I need to sign this. Let me sign this really quick. Wait a second. Didn't I sign that? I signed it, didn't I? Please tell me I signed it. It's so sunken in I can't even tell, but I'm going to sign this. I want to see the old Moody. I'm going to sign the piece really quick. Painting up. Bowie! High five.
Good.
Bowie! What did I sign? What's the last painting I did? What did I do before? You know what? I don't even remember what I did before this painting. I don't remember. Don't know. Could have been anything. Could have been anything. I flush it out. You know, there are paintings I forgot that I've done. I look at them, I'm like, I have no recollection doing that. It's not really something I hate. It's like 90% of my work. Life. Such a dark stream today. That's what. Wait. 1 second. There. Here. Boom, bitch. That's how we do it. Here. Let's do this. I don't know why. You know what? You can't. I'm just going to put it on the face. All right? I'll put it on the face, and y'all can look at the face while I do this. Because it's going to be so dark, you're not going to be able to see what I'm doing. Y'all see how sunken in this is? Crazy. Crazy world we live in. Crazy. Where's my brush? Brush, signing brush. Sounds like you can afford your next couple WoW subs now. No. No, I can't. Easy. Dude, it's like going out and getting a couple drinks a month. Okay?
Yeah.
Boy. What's up, baby? What are you doing, baby? Y'all don't want to see this. It's going to be horrible. Dude, if I already signed this, wait, I have to figure out what did I do before this that I signed? I have a recollection of signing something. What was my last? What's the last thing? Do y'all remember the last thing that I painted on stream? I don't remember. This was it, but before this, what was it? Was it a portrait? Um, since when do I go out? I actually went out on Thursday after with some people in the class, but I was only out for like 10 minutes. I had a Guinness and left. Bread is good. People drank a lot back then. That drink money goes straight to Blizz. I wasn't here yet. Really? All right, let me check. Wait, I can figure this out. 1 second. $1 million. I can figure this out. Let me just go to my Discord really quick. And I'll just scroll up. Okay. Oh, it took me a while for that portrait, didn't it? This is the start. No! Streams. Maybe it's streams. I think I got kicked off YouTube. Or kicked off Twitch. 1 second. Twitch. So streams. So I checked YouTube's Twitch. It must be Twitch. Classical figure drawing of a chick in a bikini is my last stream. Oil painting nightscape day 3. That was it. I remember now. Okay. And I signed that. I wanted to make sure that that was it. I signed that. That's what I signed. Okay. I haven't signed this. Ah. 'Messed up. Fuck. Should be better. Shut up. I didn't forget my name. It's 2025. I'll just say 2025. Boom! Got it. Never overthink the spelling of your name. Note to self. There. Good. Thanks. Got it. Now we do back to this. What? Baby. 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 Oh boy. On YouTube, there are these people that get you with clickbait, like title is "I quit," then says my day job to be a full-time artist. Yeah, I know. Should just say Louis Guedetti is YouTuberettes. There are things that I could do to increase my my views, but I always look at the clickbait stuff that gets those quick views as something that will hurt the channel in the end, unless you're already extremely popular. Give me a second. Oh. Give me a second. The references you mentioned, do you mind sending me an invite? Get back to him once I'm off the stream. There we go. Season 2 tomorrow. Yeah, it is tomorrow. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Got a new.
Hey,
It's a good time to join.
hey.
Hey, boy. Yeah, you all right? You all right? Good. What time is it? I'm gonna stream for about 10 more minutes, then I'm gonna take off, I think. I know. I agree, Shakuri. I agree. I know I've been talking about it. I'm going to get them back. So like the way that I do the skits, I remember because like so when I was like living at like at where I live, which I'm not living there right now. I'll go back, but I was able to like whenever I needed to get in the mindset of the skit mentality, right? I would come up with these skits, and I'm having a hard time doing it at home. That's what I'm struggling with. But I can do it. So I'm trying to figure out to get that drive, right? You need to get that heart into it because otherwise I'm just going to be doing it's not going to be like the skits that you like. And I can do it. Like every once in a while I'll snap into that, but then some shit goes down and it just like it's hard. So I agree. And thanks for saying that too. I'm glad you like them. Double combust resto could be fun. And the thing is with those double classes, they confuse people. Like I'm always confused when I go up against like double of some class. Excuse me. You could do some fireside chats. One of the ideas I had was me interviewing myself. So you have the guy with a wig, but he's like wearing sunglasses or doing some stupid shit. But you can make that educational. Like I have a lot of ideas that I could do. And you know how like people do conversations with themselves on a video, but they always like they'll have one side of them here and then they'll split. I like having both my two of myself in the same time having a conversation. And so I might try to do something like that. But it's a matter of editing like and putting together a good video of like say a portrait or something, and because I want it high quality, and then the skits will come into it. But there's a lot of editing behind that. It's a lot of work. It's worth it. I need to double down and get it done. You're on drugs when you came up with them. So like, yeah, and like I'd be in the shower thinking about these things. Like, just I try to just. It does. It's crazy stuff, right? It's fun though. They don't know who to go on if there's double the same spec. Yeah, exactly. If they're the same name, even worse. I know. It's like you just have to say one or two or three or whatever it is that it's yeah, exactly. It's crazy. It's nuts. Gotta finish watching the interview episode you recommended earlier. It is so good. Your Twitch band the ban was recent. Yeah, it was like, what was it? I think it was like 2 months ago or 3 months ago or something. Yeah, I got banned for doing one of the pencil drawings, and they said that I showed a nipple or something like in the drawing itself, which it was just blocked in. It was like it wasn't detailed or anything. So they changed their terms of service, and I didn't see that they changed it, and so they like rewrote that part of nudity in art, and it can be kind of because they used to be more lenient. They said we take your intention in mind, like they which was more reasonable. And every time I had been banned before, I would appeal it, and they'd say, "Oh, that's our mistake. That was our mistake." They would say that, and this time they didn't say that. They said you're banned permanently, which is unfair. They shouldn't have done that. But it made me angry at them and say, "All right, fine, screw you." Like, I'm not going to support Twitch. And I know they don't need me to keep them going, but I mean, for my part, I'm just like, there are streamers who have been trying to get off that platform too. It's just they have that following. And I didn't have that following. So I was free to go. Plus, I think it's better for me to stream here on YouTube, this type of work. Double combust just pumps something in the first round of CC, kind of hit or miss, or you don't kill during your 12 seconds. You done goof for 2 minutes, and double mage CC is ridiculous. You can double walled. Yeah. There's a lot you can do. You have there's a lot you can do. Twitch late, sometimes sketching so funny. I only have one person that follows me. That's how it starts, man. That's how it always starts. You don't like Twitch? I don't like them much. Look, I like the people on Twitch. I like the community on Twitch because there's a Twitch community. I like how I could stream the popular music on Twitch because you can make it so it doesn't go to the actual VOD, which is the video that's saved on Twitch that people watch after. So you're not going to get hit with a copyright strike. So you can play whatever music you want. There's a way to do that. I don't know how to do it on YouTube, and I don't think there is a way to do it on YouTube. I don't think there's a way to separate the VODs, the tracks, and to have one play, like have the music play on live stream but not get recorded. I don't think there's a way to do that. If there was, that would be great. But you need to be youngest, prettiest, and more female, like a lot more. Get on that. Okay. Definitely do that. Guys, look, I'm going to wrap it up here. Gotta get going. I gotta take care of this guy. Coquette, I'll see you tonight. All right? I'll see you tonight. Guys, y'all are awesome. Thank you so much for being here. And I will definitely stream again this week. We'll get this thing going. I'm just trying to get my head back in the game with this. I've been brainstorming, but it's like I just need to get some work done on it. And if I want, I can go and scrape it down some, but I'm getting my, sometimes you just have to start working on it. Bring the ass cam back. Working on it. Got that. Maybe I'll put a mirror behind me, like the chicks do to get around the ass cam. All right. Later, guys. I'll see you.